So today we're gonna do like an aloe vera / rice water hair wash. So basically I wash my hair with aloe vera because I cut it all off. I didn't want to, I just literally wanted to trim the ends and then that didn't happen. So I cut it all off. So now we're gonna try and grow it back. So we try just wash my hair with like egg or like aloe vera or like all that stuff. So today we're gonna wash my hair with aloe vera. Yeah, so basically I wash my hair with it. So I put it in, like, I try to rub it into my scalp and then pull it down throughout my hair. Basically what it does is it like moisturizes your, not moisturizes, sorry, what's it? Like massages your scalp without you actually having to massage your scalp. So then it makes your hair follicles like grow, so it's like really good for your hair. And it also just makes your hair soft, like it's good. Like so yeah, I just wash my hair with that now instead of like shampoo or conditioner or anything, because basically that like strips away all your natural oils, so then your hair doesn't grow. So yeah, let's get into it. It's like take, so basically I mix with water, nice cup. I mix water with aloe, and then yeah, I just like section my hair, not really section it, but just like down the middle, down the sides. So I think we're actually gonna start down the middle today, and then you just basically pour it in, and then I leave it on for, let's say, about an hour. So you can leave it on for probably a lot less, but I just leave it on for a wee bit longer because I feel like, I don't know, in my head it's like better for you. It probably like isn't, like it probably doesn't do much more, but yeah. I'm gonna put all this on, and yeah. Sorry, I know I said I was gonna be back after I put it all on, but I need to add that you need to make sure you like proper like moisturize it into your scalp. Yeah, so we've got it all in now, obviously, they've got eyeballs. Yes, we're just gonna leave it in for, let's say, you could probably leave it in for like 15 to 20 minutes if you're being realistic, but I leave it in for like an hour. In my head, leaving it in longer does something, it probably doesn't. So it's been about an hour now, maybe just over an hour, so we're gonna wash it out. It like kind of, like, it looks quite dry, but like struggles up my hair, but like I cut it to maybe, I think it's grown like legit like that much, so in maybe 3 weeks. So we're going to wash it, but oh yeah, welcome to my bathroom. Oh, lovely, I know. Fun story, you probably don't care, you can skip if you want, but this had like the thing to hold the shower head, like this shower head up, and it broke like last week, but we can't get anyone out, so love that for us. Yeah, and then after we wash this out, we're gonna put rice water in it, and then I'll tell you like my rice water recipe and everything. I just washed out, as you can see I'm like towel drying it. So basically normally I just like flip it, and because I don't dry my hair with like a hairdryer or anything anymore, because I feel like when you use like heat products, so like hairdryers, straighteners, curlers, like anything like that, like it damages your hair more. I feel like it does damage your hair. So yeah, I try not to use it anymore because I feel like, and I also try not to dye my hair that much. Like my front of my hair, I dye like maybe once every 3 weeks or something. I don't even dye, it's like mainly conditioner. And then yeah, I don't bleach it or like full head dye anymore. I think now it's my hair, but whatever, you know. So I'll just like, yeah, give it a wee try it a bit. Yeah, I feel like my hair, it doesn't smell like the best thing ever. Oh, the purple's staying quite well, but it doesn't smell horrendous. Like, yeah, so basically what I use for my, let me see my glass on, because this is not on yet, for like, I wouldn't call it like a formula, like what I use to make my rice water is basically, so let's say a teaspoon, no not a teaspoon, sorry, a tablespoon to every like glass of water. Everyone says that, but I probably would use more. So probably use like 2 tablespoons. So for this like cup per se, let's say like this much was filled with rice, the rest of it would be filled with water. So yeah, then I leave that. I've seen videos where it says you need to leave it for like an hour if you want it to be like thingy, like you're not going to get the nutrients out of it. So first of all, you should probably like put it in a bowl. So I do put it in a bowl, fill it with like lukewarm water, and then just go around and like scrub it in your fingers and stuff to get like all like the chemicals and like preservatives off the rice. Then tip that water out, and then again I put lukewarm water in it. So first of all I tip it out, then I squirt it with like lavender oil or like orange oil or some kind of oil, like essence. Like don't put too much in it. I wouldn't recommend to use coconut oil, because coconut oil basically like blocks up your hair follicles, like your hair pores, and then it's just like bad for your hair. Like I just wouldn't recommend to use coconut oil on any of your hair, and it just like basically fills in the holes, like it doesn't repair them. And then I would probably I put in so I'd squirt the like oils or like the whatever's onto, or like even use like lemon like zest or whatever on like directly onto the rice after I've like rinsed it, like washed it. And then I would put lukewarm water on it again, and then I'd leave it in like my container or my bowl or whatever. From this has probably been like this for maybe not in this, I just put some of it into here, like 2 or 3 weeks maybe. I wouldn't not use it, but anytime before a week, like it's not pointless, but the nutrients don't really come out. And I also recommend to like mix it around before you just take it out, because it like go down, like all the nutrients will like go down like to the bottom. So I'd like shake it or like mix it around or something. And then normally I would use like a spray bottle. I started using this maybe like a week or 2 ago. The lavender and the orange are for the smell. I didn't think the smell was that bad when I listened to the old video, and I was like, do it for an hour, do it for a day. And then I did it, like I watched other videos, and I was like, mate, you need to leave it for a lot longer. And then I was like, the smell. So it's not like overwhelming. Like it's not like that's awful. It kind of smells like, if you think about off rice pudding, it smells a wee bit like off rice pudding. But my hair's quite soft at the minute, obviously. And then, not obviously, but my hair's quite soft. So normally I get a spray bottle, and if you don't have a spray bottle, you can just use your hands like this, what I used to do. But basically, I would probably do it in sections like normal. I'll do it after. I'm just going to do a time lapse of it. Basically, yeah, this is how you make the rice water. You get rice. Don't use brown rice or anything, just use like either, sticky rice or white rice. Sticky rice is the best. Don't know why, but it has more nutrients. Sorry, I know I shouldn't look this up. It has probably more like nutrients and stuff in it, and more like proteins. So basically you get the rice, pour it in, measure it out right. First of all, rinse it, or like clean like all the chemicals and toxins and stuff off of it. Then pour that water out, then put more lukewarm water in, and your oils if you want to do like scents and stuff. And then mix that together, and then leave that for you can leave it for like up to 3 months. You can, here's the thing, you can boil it, but I don't know if I'd recommend it, because if you overboil it, you can ruin it, and you can like burn away all the nutrients. So it's just a bit risky, but you can boil it if you want. Okay. We are done. I don't know where. Yeah, we're done. Basically, now I'm just gonna leave it in until it naturally dries. Like until my hair is like obviously dry. So just leave it in. Most people would wash it out, but I don't. I leave it in until the next time I wash it, which I don't know if it's good or bad for your hair, but like it's not gonna be bad for your hair. Like what's it gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So apparently people think that the pH will be too strong in your hair, and then it can damage it. But I think that's when you like overboil it or something. I don't really know. But that tastes good. Anyway, so I hope you liked the video. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I'm not really that sorry. If you didn't, you should have clicked off earlier on. I think this will be kind of a short one. There's quite a few time lapses. So yeah, basically to help your hair. This is like a tab at the end. Wash it maybe once every 5 days. Sometimes wash it every week, every half a week. It depends also like what type your hair is. Wash your hair with like aloe vera and egg, just like natural oils. Try to steer away from coconut oil because it blocks up your like pores, like your hair follicles. And then rice water. Rice water really helps your hair. This is for like healthy hair and growth of hair. So if your hair is like kind of dead, like you should try this and then get it. People like get it chopped every 6 months, every year. All you're doing then is it's not growing it, because obviously you grow hair from the root. It just makes your hair look nicer whenever it's growing. Yeah, bye, thanks. Like, I don't know why you would comment and subscribe. If you subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can see when I post, which like might be often, might not be often. We'll see what happens.